Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. This is Barb from Barb and I Budgets, and I am so glad you're here. In today's video, I'm going to do some long-term savings challenges. So let's get started with no intro. So I can't use my intro that my son made for me because every time I do, I get hit with some kind of shared revenue thing from the creator of the song that we were using, even though it said it was free. I guess it really wasn't, and you know, I mean, I only make a few cents on each video, so I don't really want to give them half of that, especially when the song said it was free. If I needed to buy it, I could have bought it, but whatever. All right, so let's get started with the video. So I have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So I have $210 that I am going to put into my long-term savings challenges today. It's Wednesday, well, it's actually Tuesday evening when I'm making this, and it's actually a little later than I normally do my videos, so I hope it's not too dark because I was just very busy, and I don't know. Then I lost my debit card. I found it, but like I kept retracing my steps over and over and over. And so at the grocery store I go to, we have to use recyclable grocery bags, and somehow it was down inside of those where I came from the grocery store and folded them all up. But I found it and I was very happy about that. All right, so let's start with debt. And as usual, debt's gonna get $25 and we're on the next row. So I'm gonna go ahead and color this in red. Each circle represents $25. And this is paying off credit card debt that was $2,444.22. It is in an interest-free account right now, so I have a little bit more time to get this paid off, but I might have to move it again if I don't like pick up the pace a little bit, but we'll see what happens. All right, so here's my binder, guys, and so far we have paid $1,500 towards debt, and we're adding in $25. So $1,525 so far, and we still have a ways to go, but we're over halfway done now. Next up, I'm going to work on my 2025 and 2025. I'm going to give that $40, and this is from Budget for Me. So each one of these little puzzle pieces in each block is 5, so that's 20 and 40. So I'm going to go ahead and color in 2 blocks. And I'm going to speed you guys through most of this because I don't think you want to watch me color 2 blocks. All right, you guys, there we go. I've colored in those 2, and we're going to add 40 in. And so this money is here in this shut the box. The shut the box is stuck inside this envelope. And so that's what I've been using to accumulate the money in there because I didn't want to get rid of the envelope. So that's $1,000 that's in my high yield savings. No, it's not. I say that every week. $1,000 that's in my Roth IRA. And then 100, 200, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, and 5. So $1,345 so far. So that means we owe $600 and some dollars, right? And this will be finished. Good, 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 good. $40 a week will get us there by the end of the year. Next is retirement. This is from Lisa Grateful Me at the Happy Mailbox Company. And today I'm going to add $40 into retirement. And each one of these little piggies is worth $20. So I'm going to color in 2. And I'm going to complain about this marker because it's not the best, but it's better than nothing. I just wish I had a pink Sharpie. I do have a pink Sharpie, but it's almost out of ink. So, and I bought it like as a single Sharpie and I just can't find it again. I don't know. Anyway, so there is 2 pigs colored in. That was fast enough. And we're going to go ahead and add 40. So we just started this a few weeks ago because I had finished a different retirement savings challenge by Lisa Grateful Me, and I had put that money into my Roth IRA already. It was $1,240. This will be, I believe, $1,700 when it's finished. We'll see if we can get there by the end of the year. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 120 so far. All right, so next up is car maintenance. This is by Reinventing Renee. It's a $500 savings challenge because I'm doing each headlamp worth $5 and each little grill hole worth $2. And so the way that I'm doing this is I had a savings challenge that I was doing for a vet fund. I had one for health and I had one for car maintenance to help boost up my sinking funds. And I was putting $20 a week into vet, $10 a week into health, and $10 a week into here. I finished the vet, then I took that 20 and put it into health. So I was putting $30 a week until I finished that. And now I'm rolling both of those into here and I'm putting $40 at a time into the Jeep challenge. So we're going to go ahead and put 40. So I'm going to color in $40 worth. That was a lot of talking. Anyway, so each one of these headlamps is worth $5. So we're going to do 5, 10, and I'm going to color these two. So that would be 15, 20, and then I need to color in 10 of the little stripes. Okay, so that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So I have to color to there, and that will be $40, I believe. All right, guys, so there it is colored in. And next week, we'll get on to the next row and we'll be on the last row. That's fantastic. All right, so let's see how much we have in car maintenance now. So we have 100, 200, 300, 20, 40, 60, 84, 10, 11, and 12. So $412. You guys, I'm not really sure where the odd $2 came from, but hey, it worked, I guess. So next up is investments, and this savings challenge is by D Plans and Budgets. This is a freebie. She gave out a whole year's worth of savings challenges as a freebie. How cute is this, you guys? How I would like to be one of these little animals on this lazy river. You know, I was thinking it's been so hot here that I would love to have a swimming pool that I could just go and lay out in the water, and I don't have one. But I would have liked to. All right, so I'm going to put $10 in. I'm going to do this 6 and this 4 right here. Right there, 6 and 4 colored in. And let's add this money in and see how much we have now. I have not started my new trackers yet. I will do that at the end of August. So 500 and 600 has already been invested. And then we have 20, 40, 60, 87, 20, 30, and 40. So I have $140 that I can invest, and then plus whatever that we save in August will be invested too. So I'm excited about that. Okay, friends, here's my OG Book of Savings challenges that I got when I first started budgeting a long time ago. And we're going to add $20 in. So I'm going to go ahead and color this 9 and 11. So this is, like I said, going to my emergency fund. This will be $250 when it's finished. We already did this one time this year. I'm sorry if you guys just heard my dog. She just took a leap. So I would like to finish this one and then try to do it one more time. And that means I've put $75 just from these savings challenges into my emergency fund, which will help boost it back up because I did have to take $1,000 out and have some plumbing work done. So we're going to add 20 in. And you guys, my dog, not my daughter, is over there eating right now. And I'm sorry if you hear it. It just never fails when I try to do something. Animals start making noise, neighbors start making noise, whatever. All right, so in emergency fund, I have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, and 2. So that means we owe $50 more, and this one will be finished. That is exciting also. All right, friends, next up is the $4,200 savings challenge that I got from Lisa Grateful Me at the Happy Mailbox Company. And the way I like to do this is roll a 20-sided die. And then I go row by row. We're on this green row right here. Whatever I roll is what we will mark off, and that's how much we'll save. So we got a 15, and the 15 is not marked off. Hooray! So we're going to go ahead and mark that one off. And you guys, I'm going to be brave. I am, and I'm going to roll it again, and I might regret it, but here we go, because I might have an IOU. Oh, we got a 5. Okay, the 5's not colored in, so we will go ahead and color in that 5. And that means we are saving $20 in here this week, which is a good amount. Let me go ahead and get that out. We'll give it a count and see how much we've saved so far. I know we're gonna go over $1,900 because last week we were at $1,899. And I said, shut the front door. Okay, guys. So far we have 1,500, 600, 700 that's in my Roth IRA. And then 20, 40, 60, 80, 18, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 19, 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. $1,919. Whoo, this is taking forever, but slow and steady, guys. I'm going to keep on keeping on, and then we will have it all saved. So that will be it for this challenge this week. All right, friends, I had to take a small break because she was drinking her water and it was very loud. All right, so I do have some books here. But first, we're going to go ahead to the penny challenge. And right here, I have 80 cents. So 75 and 5 pennies. So let's see what we can do with 80 cents. I don't know. Hopefully something. Okay, we have 78. That's the one we're going to mark off. We'll just add extra 2 pennies. Because, by the way, I believe that a lot of my change has been stolen. So, all right, we'll mark off that 78. I mean, I do know. I was going to say I don't know for sure, but I do know. I know that one of my kids comes in and just puts his little fingers in here and takes the change, and it's not the youngest one. Okay, so that's 80 cents going in the jar. So at the end, it probably won't be the amount it was supposed to be, but it's going to be as close as it's going to get because I don't ever want to do this challenge again. I mean, but we're getting super close to finishing it. Not super close, but we don't have very many left. Okay, like I said, we do have some books. We don't have a tremendous amount of them, but we have some. So let's see. We have 2 B's and some D's. We have 0 K's. All right, so for B's, that means we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, and 23. So 2 more B books and we'll be able to make a debt payment, or we'll be able to color off a circle on the debt tracker. And in D's, we're adding in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And in here we have 1, so that means we have 9 D's. When I get to 25 D's, it also goes towards debt. Okay, and I don't have any K's, which is a-okay. Next up would be Save 2000, but I only do this every other week, and this is not the week for that. But next up is Save with Judy, her group play. So let me go ahead and get that out. Okay, so this is a super cute savings challenge that Judy gave away for free. It's just saving $300 a year and $25 a month. So basically it's $5 a week, unless it's a month, like a shorter month. And then it just depends on how the weeks fall and how you do the challenge. So sometimes you have to put in 10 for 1 week. This week we're only going to put in 5, and that is okay. And I'm coloring in this watermelon. This savings challenge is a lot of fun and it's super cute. And I really like seeing other people in the community color these in and move around the board. Okay, so you go around the board like this. And we started up here. We've been going for a while now, well, since January. All right, so we're going to add in 5. And I'm going to put a 5 back and take this 10. So now in the $300 savings challenge with Save with Judy, we have 1, 20, 40, 60, 70, 75, 80, and 85. Okay, friends, last but certainly not least, we have the $1 and $5 trackers. And so I am doing these to go towards debt also. So today we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Oh, we're going to be $1 short from finishing this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. But that's okay because next week we'll be able to add it in and we'll finish it. So, all right. So the $1 savings challenge will be $50 when it's complete. And like I said, it'll be $50 going towards debt. We have 20, 30, 35, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, and 49. Dang. I should have put another dollar in. Well, that's okay. We'll finish it next week. And then also I'm doing the $5 savings challenge, and I have one $5 bill. We just finished this a couple weeks ago, and it was $250 that went towards debt. And so far we have 10. Starting over. When this is complete, it'll also go towards debt as long as we're still in debt when we finish it. All right, guys, that is all I have for you. Thank you so much for watching my long-term savings challenge. I didn't finish anything this week. It wasn't super exciting, but some weeks are like that. And I'm just glad that I'm consistently, my word of the year, putting money in these challenges every week and doing the best I can. So thank you. I will see you guys soon. Please remember always, Jesus loves you so very much, and so do I. Take care, you guys. Bye.